It's so fun. I love voiceover. I love animation. I'm a big animation geek. And I was really excited when they called me. I mean, this cast is unbelievable, and I loved the first one. So, yeah, I'm super happy to be here. It's such an amazing team that they really encourage you to improv, to be crazy. They get you doing the wildest things, and then I think they get the performers, they just get the best sides of them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, obviously it's a cast of unbelievable comedians, so yeah, but I do think it's the team. I think it's exclusive to this project. It's a family film, you know, like there's definitely quite broad humor that I think is good for everybody, but I do think that that is what makes an incredible family or children's film, is that there are like nuggets for the adult audiences as well, so that your parents can watch it with you and be excited to see it. Unbelievable comedy, all your favorite voices, quite a few twists and turns, lots of incredible female voices as well. Just like an incredibly broad cast, a really great time. I'm actually, even after this, I'm going to go see it in theaters with my best friend next week, so yeah, I'd highly recommend it.
There's so many people in it, and you don't even realize till you see the credits, and then it's like, oh my god, every single person was like cast like incredibly. It was nuts. The animation is like really, really fluid. Like it looks like they're real creatures. It's like so crystal clear and so perfect, and the movements are done so well. And it's just so fast moving, and it's so fast paced. Like you're never just sitting there waiting for a moment. It's just continuous fun. It's like that perfect mixture where everyone's having a good time, and I think that's so important in things like this.
This one is way funnier than the first one, first of all, so you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's this kind of movies where you can take your kids and you're gonna have probably more fun than your kids. It also teaches kids how to become friends with their enemies, so how to get more frenemies. It's really funny, inspiring. It teaches you a lot of things. It's a perfect plan for the weekend.
Well, you know, I think if you're going to do a sequel, the whole idea is you want to do something different. You want to top what you've already done. Otherwise, there's no real reason to do it. And I think it starts with the creative team and bringing in Thurop to direct it. He just brought such a mad zaniness to the film that is so exquisite. Reminds you of like old school insane Looney Tunes. And there are set pieces in it that really have the audience on the floor crying. One in particular is set in a urinal that I won't talk much about without ruining, but it's just so funny. Beat by beat, it's funnier than the original, I think. Animated films, I think the best ones really do speak to every single demographic, and this is no different. This is no exception. It's never been more important to sort of heal divides, come together, and try to find a common ground to overcome differences. And with Angry Birds, that's exactly what has to happen. The birds and the pigs have a new common enemy that they have to overcome. I think audiences can expect to see one of the most entertaining movies of the summer. It's such a fresh, fun, and hilarious way to go back to school and to say goodbye to what I think was a terrific summer, especially when it comes to entertainment. I think just prepare for 2 hours of nonstop laughter.
When I went in to do the movie, you know, I genuinely thought like I was gonna have like one little line. I thought it was gonna be like a small little thing. Turns out I have like 50 pages of lines. I was like, this is like a big role. Okay, this will be fun. And then people don't know this, but I have a second character in the movie. Her name is Kira, I believe, and she's one of the security guards. So I do have a second character, but she's harder to spot than my cute little Jay hatchling. It's so brilliant. The writers behind it, the producers, the director, I mean, they're all incredible. So it's a really good movie. It's incredible. It's like when I Google Angry Birds the movie too, and my name also comes up. Like it's like on just like Wikipedia. I'm like, whoa, I'm next to really cool people. I did. I had so much fun. My voice was very mad at me because I had to make it a little bit more raspier for my character. So my voice the day after was like, you're in trouble. But it was so fun. No matter what, you're gonna leave this movie feeling happy and that you loved it.
When I went to go see it, you know, they gave us a screening. It's like they almost made it for the grown-ups that are bringing the kids there. That's how it's so funny. Like me and my friend, my writer went, and there was one point where we were in the back hitting the chairs like howling. You should go see Angry Birds 2 because you get to see me as the villain. Okay, was that a good villain's face? Was it? Did I scare you? Go see Angry Birds 2.
They can look forward to a film that family really truly can enjoy together. And I think there are some really cool lessons from this, like about working together, collaboration. The best idea should win out in a group setting, not just for someone's own ego, but because it's the best idea. And then I love playing a female character who's an engineering genius. That's really cool. They were smart, and they got comedians. I mean, that's the good thing, is they got really funny people to deliver those lines. They let us improvise, so they did a great job casting this movie. The way it teaches about collaboration in general, and how when people are angry, they're really just scared and they want someone to reach out to them. I think that message is so important right now.
Cast, man. I mean, we had a great director, the vocal talent from Leslie to Josh to Sudeikis, to Bloom. You got beasts. When you put beasts together in a room, you get beastly product. So there's subtle nods that the adults will get. That'll be the kids will be like, oh, that was kind of funny. And then there's just plain old slapstick that everybody can just be silly with. But there's references to things, pop cultural things that keep the parents involved at the same time. So there's something really nice about showing something on screen that your differences are never as great as you think they are. There's always a way to come together. Pigs and birds ain't got no business working together, baby. But they do in this movie. That's Angry Birds 2. You're gonna laugh, man. For me particularly, look out for the hatchlings. These little kid birds are the cutest, most adorable, and hilarious things in the world. Leslie is the best sort of antagonist that you could ask for. The chemistry between Sudeikis and Bloom is fantastic. Anytime you have Gad's voice alone just kind of makes you want to pee on yourself just a little. And then he starts acting too, and you pee on yourself a lot.